guys, and welcome back to another video. So in this video I am going to be reading you my personal statement that got me into King's College London for my master's course, which is in medical ethics and law. I boldly only applied to one master's course and obviously got in here. So basically a bit of background on my application process for King's. So the course was first come first served, so I was advised by my personal tutor to go early, and I thought early because the deadline was like March would be like January, and he was like no. So I ended up applying in November. I think it was like mid-November, and it opened first week I think in October, so fairly I guess early on. And then I found out within the first week of December that I had gotten in. They don't do interviews or anything, so it solely rested on the personal statement, grades, and then the reference. I had 2 academic references. The grade you needed was at above 65%, i.e. or a mid 2-1 and above, and then obviously the personal statement. The personal statement was 4,000 characters, so basically 500 words, like one side of A4 and they didn't really give you any steer as to what to put in it. I kind of just found out from research and obviously speaking to my personal tutor that really all I needed to put in there was like why I wanted to do the course, what I had done that basically gave me a deeper understanding of what the course would be about and why I'd be good at that and where I want to go in the future. Hopefully it will give you sort of some insight about how to write a master's application and kind of what I included. So I also want to say that literally the first time around for my undergrad personal statement, it took me weeks to write it. My master's personal statement, I did it in about 45 minutes. And then I sent it to my personal tutor. He tweaked like 2 words, which was literally just grammatical things, which funny at undergrad and still couldn't spell. And then I sent it. So really there was not like a big like editing process or anything. I think you get to a point, especially when you're doing a course that you know so much about and you really enjoy and you know that you're going to like it and what you want to do going from that, which is where I was at when I was applying to this course, that I kind of just knew what I wanted to include in my personal statement. Basically, my structure has 5 paragraphs. I have an introductory paragraph. It's kind of signposting what I'm going to say and why, and the reasons why I want to study the course, basically. Then my first paragraph is about my academic interests. My second paragraph is about work experience that directly relates to, topics we'll touch on the module. The third paragraph is work experience, but more loosely talking about sort of like the general themes of the master course. And then my final paragraph is a concluding paragraph. Also, you'll see from my screenshot here that I was like 700 odd characters short, but still got in, because literally it got to the point where I was writing it, I was like, I have nothing more to say. So basically my first paragraph. My reasoning for wanting to study this MA encompasses 4 main areas: my academic interests, volunteering experiences in the medical field, my future career aspirations, and knowledge gained at the Department of Health during a summer internship. So as you can see, like straight from the off, the reader will know why I want to study the course and equally how this personal statement is going to flow. Throughout my undergraduate degree in law, I have studied a variety of modules that have enabled me to engage with interesting legal and ethical dilemmas, such as assisted dying, the moral duty to save lives, and mental capacity. Because of this interest in legal and ethical issues, I tailored the 3rd year of my degree to focus more on medical and science-based topics. My dissertation focuses on exploring the ethical challenges posed by germline genome editing and considers whether the technology should be used and what constraints may be required if its use is to be permissible. I'm taking a module on mental health and mental capacity law. One of my tutors on this module, Isra Black, is an alumnus of the MA. I literally just wanted to throw that in because I was like, he did this course, they'll know who he is, like, let's name drop. I had a very enlightening, in-depth conversation with him about modules, course structure, teaching, and the university, which left me with a clear understanding of what this course entails and a keenness to study it. This MA will provide an opportunity to learn new things as well as fulfilling my academic interests by revisiting topics from my undergraduate degree and exploring them further at a higher level. So that's my second paragraph. To be honest, I haven't read this since I wrote it, and in a way, I'm literally just saying like, yeah, I've studied this stuff before, I'm gonna like obviously like it and then I want to do it further, but I'm not really going into any great detail about cases or like articles I've read. It's just quite general, so take from that what you will. So my third paragraph, and this is all about like work experience really. In addition to my academic interests, I undertake medically related roles that I balance alongside my final year of undergraduate study. I'm a volunteer for a language and speech therapy charity that provides support to individuals with dysphasia, and as a hospital assistant at York Hospital, which involves aiding nurses and providing care to patients. The ability to study moral issues that arise in a medical practice, such as those covered on the Moral Theory and Medical Ethics module, will be directly applicable to the work I do and my future career aspirations. I'm exploring pursuing a graduate medicine degree and a subsequent career in the medical profession. Developing a deeper understanding of the law surrounding the medical field will enable me to put the knowledge gained from this course into practice and be better informed to help patients and empathise with the staff that I work with. So there you can kind of see, like, I'm talking about, like, I have these roles, so obviously I'm committed to the industry, but also that what I will study will link into these roles, and I can kind of show them that I see the correlation between what I'm doing every day in a volunteer role and then what they will study on the course and how I'll use that going forward. So my fourth paragraph. During the summer of 2019, I interned at the Ministry of Justice in London, which enabled me to spend time shadowing fellow civil servants at the Department of Health and Social Care, whatever. Discussing upcoming policy with communication and policy leads exposed me to some of the issues the National Health Service are facing, such as limited funding and staff shortages. Studying and debating the allocation of resources and medical dilemmas on this course will allow me to link the insights gained at the Department of Health with the academic study that underpins the policy decisions to consolidate my comprehension of this area. Literally using such a short placement to be like, Kazam, I know what can go on. And my final paragraph, which is really just the conclusion. In summary, the completion of this MA will provide the appropriate step required to enter into the medical field, enabling me to further pursue and develop my knowledge of this area. I would relish the opportunity to conduct further study into my academic areas of interest that I can use to enhance my patient care and performance when working within the medical profession. So it's quite, in a way, a short and sweet personal statement, and I think the main things that stand out for me reading this like a year on is that I showed like a level of enthusiasm and commitment to my field, in that not only do I have academic interests, but I have like interests on a work experience personal level, so I can demonstrate that I know what the course will offer me on a level of employment but also of academic interest, and that I've done all of these things that kind of show my commitment and understanding of what it's about. So obviously I'm going to be able to stick it out, and that I'm going to be able to commit to it. And it's kind of like different levels, I suppose, as well, of the field, because it's the academic side, then you've got the working with people and seeing it face to face and seeing the medicine side, and then also when I went to the Department of Health, that like the policies they make that kind of govern all of that and how it links in with the law. It's like the other angle to it. I've kind of had experience luckily in all of those areas, so it kind of provided me a good foundation to sort of link it all into the things that we study on the course. But like the main things I did really is just like use my own experiences of what I've studied and who I've spoken to and like what work experience I've had, and linked it specifically to modules that are on that course and to topics that I will study, to basically show like how I will use the information gained from the course in my life. So I hope you found that somewhat interesting, and if you want to apply, to a master's, obviously I have a video coming out all about master's courses, how to apply and how to sort of write your applications and things. And hopefully this video, talking about my personal statement, will be helpful whether you're doing an undergraduate personal statement or a postgraduate personal statement. And yeah, that's pretty much it from this video. Hope you liked it. I will see you in the next video. I'll see you next time. Bye guys.